sweat. What is it? I'm sure one. Well, it's good for you, don't film on it.
Well, Benny said I'll finish it.
Sorry?
Benny said I'll finish it 3. So.
Was it men's game for 5?
4, isn't it?
Oh, 4. Where's the 5? You said 4.
Yeah. Friday.
Just the pretty one. That's why I got rid of Benny. It's all over there last year. She's not watching. I'll give you the heads up. You're watching the screen, though. I'll do it.
That's all the way from South Africa versus Spain, and then USA in the beginning.
And welcome back to the 21st Underwater Hockey World Championships down here at the Gold Coast, Australia. We have a fantastic match about to be played here on Court 1. It's the South Africa Elite Women versus the Spain Elite Women. And with me is my guest today commentating in Spanish for Spain is Carolina. Thank you very much for joining me.
Hi Darrell, and thank you. Bueno, y saludamos a la gente que se conecta de España para seguir de cerca al seleccionado que viene de un gran partido que hizo frente a Colombia y en esta oportunidad se enfrenta a Sudáfrica.
All right, so let's introduce the teams real quickly here. So from South Africa, we have number 12, Eleanor de Kock, number 10, Helen van Ryn, number 4, Jean Sarah Vandemer, number 11, Julie Borstlap, number 7, Kendra Langston, number 2, Lise van Ryn, number 3, Michelle Joyce, number 1, Petronelle Pottinger, number 13, Roche Vandermeer, and number 8, Tatten Boras.
Y de España la número 1, Alba Vera Jorna, la número 2, Sabrina Antonella Oviedo, con el número 3, Loreto Lorenzo, Zaida Zurbano con la número 4, Luciana Contardi con la número 5, Elena Martínez con la 6 y con la 9, Clara Martínez, Maui con la número 10 del seleccionado español, con la número 11, Marta Lorente Sorolla, con la número 13, Mercedes Antón, con la número 14, Vanessa López, con la número 15, María José Álvarez Parra, que no puede jugar este torneo, sufrió una lesión la jugadora en la previa y ahora ya está por comenzar este encuentro de España frente a Sudáfrica, cuyo ganador jugará mañana por el 5º y 6º puesto y el perdedor estará jugando mañana por el 7º y 8º puesto.
And so for those wondering here, this is the 5th place versus the 8th place teams today. The winner will go on to play the 5 versus 6 match either later today or tomorrow, I believe. And the loser will play the 7-8 game. And we're underway. We have a great strike here right away. Spain coming right up the middle, pushing South Africa deep into their zone. Spain looks very determined right off the strike here, Carolina.
Así es, Darrell. Comenzó este juego con las aletas prendidas de ambos equipos. Sudáfrica, España quieren tener el tejo y vamos a ver cómo lleva el tejo el seleccionado, en este caso Sudáfrica, que quiere salir por pared.
And a good drive out the wall now by South Africa as they push Spain back along the far side wall. Spain, though, down in numbers and holding them there. Oh, but South Africa gets a nice flick forward and a push through here as they try to come back into the middle. We'll see if Spain can shut that down. As they do, they're having to retreat here. South Africa staying with the puck. Spain down in numbers, and a great steal by the Spanish defense. And
buena defensa que va con la número 9, Clara Martínez, que tiene el tejo.
El Capitan Clara Martina. Yes, she's good. And her sister Elena playing on the team. I know.
Good Spanish, Darren.
I try. All right. And Spain now working things out. Good job. Look at the drive by Spain here right up the side wall. A little bit of glove there. She may get called for that. We'll see if they play the advantage or just let that go on.
Era la número 11, Marta Lorente Sorolla, que avanzó muchos metros por pared. Y hay falta.
And an obstruction call against South Africa. And it looks like one going to the box, so Spain will get a 6-on-5 advantage deep in South Africa's zone here. I believe it was just a 1-minute penalty. We're waiting for the start. There we go. There's the flick in. Spain charging hard right away, pushing towards the goal. We apologize for the flashing on the camera here. And it looks like Spain put that in. We'll wait for the confirmation on the surface cam from the referee here. And it looks like that will be it's no goal, as they signaled a fault on the play.
Falta marcan los árbitros, no fue gol de España. Vimos el tejo adentro, pero hubo falta antes. Saca el equipo sudafricano.
So South Africa getting a bit of a break there, but Spain not giving up just yet as they continue the hard press on South Africa. And a call on the play, and the referee wants to have a quick conversation about this one, as there was some form of a fault seen there. So the referees will discuss this here on the channel, or on the side there. And so they're saying it's a stick infringement by both teams. And so it's going to be an equal puck.
Para aquellos que se están conectando, estamos viendo el encuentro de Sudáfrica frente a España en este mundial. Tiro largo para España, que busca entrar por el centro. La número 3, Loreto Lorenzo.
Good pressure by Spain here, holding South Africa to their corner. Nice flick up the wall, but a little dangerous as Spain keeps the numbers down, and now they drive the corner of the goal. South Africa trying to hold them out. Here comes Spain with a big push, coming right through the middle, and it looks like that puck was put in. We see it in the bottom of the trough there. And it is a goal by number 6. If I'm correct, that's Elena, is it not?
Esa es Elena Martínez, que abre el marcador frente a Sudáfrica. Buen trabajo del seleccionado español, que rápidamente intentó ingresar por el centro, barrió Sudáfrica, recuperó el seleccionado y nuevamente con gol de Elena Martínez, que abre el marcador de este encuentro 1-0 frente a Sudáfrica.
Well, muy buen to Spain for putting that one in. And now South Africa down by 1 in the first half. Only 4 minutes gone so far, though, so anybody's game here still. South Africa has a lot of experience and has battled back from these goal deficit situations before. They are no stranger to this, so we'll see if they can pull this one back. But a quick drive right up the middle by Spain. What a charge. And they put that one in.
Qué conexión que acabamos de ver. Era Maui la que avanzaba, hizo un pase hacia atrás, conectó con Marta Lorente. Y vamos a ver quién terminó convirtiendo el segundo gol para España, que festeja a segundos, y es Mercedes Antón, la número 13, terminó convirtiendo, pero un gran trabajo del equipo español, que avanzó imparable. Sudáfrica no pudo y convierte el gol número 2.
And so with the second goal by Spain quickly following the first, South Africa gets a little bit rattled. They decide to call a timeout, wisely by their coach. I think he wants to just get their nerves settled down a little bit here, make them realize that, you know, we need to just settle down, play our game, and try and get things sorted out again here. So we'll see if the strategy works. The coach from Spain, of course, telling his team, keep the pressure, go, 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 girls, as that's what they just did as they drove that goal very quickly in. So Spain is looking very strong so far in the early part of this match, Carolina.
Y España viene de un gran partido durante esta misma mañana que jugaron, se enfrentaron a Colombia, un partido muy difícil que se fue a tiempo extra, los dos equipos dejaron todo bajo el agua, Colombia hizo lo suyo, España logró empatar un partido, irse a tiempo extra, pero no pudo el equipo español frente a las colombianas que se quedaron con ese partido, así que España quiere seguir jugando y lo hace ahora frente a Sudáfrica.
And on the strike, it looks like there was a deflection off the stick that the puck went up and did hit a player in the head, but it was because of a deflection. The player looked fine. They continued the play. And so good job by the referees letting that play out. But now we have a call on the play, and that's going to be a glove against Spain. And so South Africa going to get the advantage puck. Also, we'd like to welcome all of our live viewers here, both online watching the feed and also on the chat from both countries and wherever you are around the world.
Así es, eso es lo que permite la tecnología en este 2023, que nos deja estar viendo minuto a minuto, desde cualquier parte del mundo, seguir el hockey subacuático, y en este caso la Copa del Mundo, la número 22, se disputa ese tejo entre Sudáfrica y España.
All right, South Africa trying to get something going as they start to apply some pressure on Spain. Looks like they settled things down now, getting a little bit more focused. Good drive out near that far side wall. Spain intercepting, though, a big flick, trying to swing things open. South Africa intercepts that. And, a nice big flick to the back, but nobody there to pick it up. It looks like Spain, their strength right now has been having the numbers on the bottom. South Africa needing to get that happening. As you can see, Spain coming in there, 3 players. South Africa just the 1. They need some additional help here. There they go. As now they start to make the challenge, but Spain intercepts. And a good tackle by South Africa again.
La veíamos recién a Sabrina Oviedo, ahí va Mercedes Antón, la número 13, quien marcó el segundo gol para España, y avanza metros, avanza España. Y la número 4 de Sudáfrica retiene el tejo en pared.
And a good drive down the wall by Spain. Oh, here they come now trying to challenge for the goal. South Africa, though, good defense as they pull that out to the corner. We'll see if they try and force a play here. They do. They try and force it out of there, and Spain jumps right on top of them and steals the puck back. South Africa now trying to hold it towards the wall, but Spain jumps on that again. They make the big flick across. Here comes Spain with a challenge on the goal. They sweep it across, and South Africa is able to clear it out to the corner. What a drive by Spain, and a great save by South Africa right on the goal.
Y qué desempeño de Maui Pradena, que tomó el tejo, hizo un tiro peligroso hacia el arco sudafricano, buscando una compañera para que convirtiera el tercero, pero Sudáfrica defendió.
All right, and both teams trading possession here. Here comes another push right onto the corner of the goal again. And it looks like that may have been put in. It is a goal again for Spain. And so now we have 3-0 for Spain after that last goal. We're just waiting on the confirmation of the player that put that one in. Zeta Zurbano for Spain putting that one in, number 4.
Así es, Zaida Zurbano, la número 4, convierte el tercer gol para España en esta primera mitad, porque todavía queda tiempo. 6 minutos 25 segundos de esta primera mitad. El seleccionado español representando el hockey subacuático de España en Gold Coast, en Australia, la edición número 21 de esta Copa Mundial. Gracias por conectarse y seguir de cerca el deporte subacuático que convoca hoy a España y Sudáfrica.
And we have a call on the play. It's obstruction, this time against South Africa. It was number 13. They're letting the chief referee know about that one. And so now Spain will get the advantage puck around the center court here. As they get set to go, here comes Spain with a drive. They flick to the outside. Oh, a nice interception by number 8 from South Africa. Oh, and a good push through under the body, but intercepted by the captain herself on South Africa. And they cut back across in the middle of the pool. Spain trying to steal the puck again. They do. A little flick forward. South Africa trying to clear to the outside, but Spain jumps right on that again. Here they come, right down the middle. They're being challenged. They have support. Cuts back to the inside and a call on the play. It's a stick infringement by Spain. So with some great pressure by Spain, South Africa getting a little bit of relief there, and they'll take the advantage puck.
Como dice Darrell, presiona España, presiona, pero tiene ventaja en esta oportunidad Sudáfrica, que quiere poder marcar su primer gol, pero
Now
cuesta que conecte.
Here comes South Africa now. They've got numbers on the bottom now. This is the drive we were expecting from them earlier as they push Spain back to the corner. Oh, and a nice flick, but a better interception by South Africa. They're looking for some help here. They need to finish this one off and get on the board here with Spain leading 3-0 currently. 4 minutes and a little bit of change left in the first half.
Defiende, defiende España, defiende ese tejo peligroso. Hay que sacarlo de la zona de España y abren el juego hacia la otra pared.
And a good clear by Spain out to that far side wall. They're just going to be patient here. A little interception by South Africa, though, and here they come now. They're starting to get their legs under them or behind them. Spain, though, picks up the puck and comes back out. And a big flick forward. Look at this, a 2-on-1 now. A little bit of shoulder maybe by the Spanish player as she tried to punch through.
Avanza España, avanza, avanza.
Oh, and a great stop by the South African defense, but Spain picks it back up, and they're coming for a big charge again. Here they come, charging down towards the goal. South Africa, though, huddles them to the far outside. And a great stop by the South African defense once again.
Buen avance de España que logró.
South Africa has been great here defensively so far in their game. They need to get their forwards engaged and get some drives happening. Right now it appears to be more of a numbers game on the bottom, and South Africa has not had the players. We see here, for example, one player running and nobody there to help her out, no pass option. So South Africa does a good job clearing to the wall. Now they're getting a little bit of back support coming in. The backs are cycling really well. Here comes the drive. And both teams now fighting here around center court, just a little over that. Spain, though, picking it up again. And another call on the play. It's against Spain this time. South Africa with an advantage puck.
Ventaja para Sudáfrica. Se acomoda el equipo español. En este tejo estamos casi en la mitad de la cancha. Y el referee está conversando con las jugadoras.
And so a timeout taken.
Y tenemos, sí, tiempo del equipo negro, el equipo español. Su técnico ordenando el juego. Y tiene un marcador a favor España para aquellos que recién se están conectando. España 3, Sudáfrica no ha podido convertir, 3-0.
And so with Spain wisely taking their time out with the clock starting to run low in the first half here. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left as South Africa was starting to make a good charge there. They want to just slow things down. The Spain team looking to slow things down, stop the drive by South Africa. Smart play by their coach. And allowing Spain to just kind of get things set up here again as we get set to go underwater. And South Africa starting with the advantage puck. They try to jump through the hole, but they can't quite get there. Spain intercepting that and coming with a breakout. Again, South Africa down defensively here. Good job by the defense. And another call on the play. and it's against South Africa for stick infringement. South Africa number 1. She shakes her hair. She can't believe it that she was called for that.
Ventaja para el equipo español en territorio sudafricano. Vamos a ver qué plantean las chicas.
And Spain trying to drive it through the middle here. South Africa, though, holding the bottom.
Tejo compartido, pero lo estamos viendo adentro. Vamos a ver qué dicen los árbitros.
And the puck managed to squeeze through underneath, and another goal for Spain.
Ventaja que supo aprovechar el seleccionado español. Las elite españolas marcaron, y es Elena Martínez, la número 6. Su segundo gol en lo que va de este encuentro, 4-0 para España.
And a great play again by number 6 for Spain. That's her second goal of the match. She is getting things done and trying to set the tone here late in the first half. Spain 4, South Africa 0. 45 seconds left to play. South Africa trying to make a late half drive here, but Spain intercepts and comes right back. They pick it up. And this has really been the story of the first half, is Spain has just had the numbers on the bottom. Finally now, South Africa making a charge, but again, Spain strips that off, has support on the bottom, and they peel the puck out and get a flick up to the forward as she's going to make another drive, but South Africa defense comes down and intercepts once more. They go out to the short wall now. South Africa trying to make one last push here, and smartly Spain just pins it to the wall, and that will be the halftime. So, Carolina, it looks like Spain well in control of the first half, and as I mentioned, to me, looking at the match, they have really good bottom presence. Always 2, 3, or 4 players coming in. South Africa, not so much. They are fighting with just 1, maybe sometimes 2 players. I think they're going to need to change that in the second half. They weren't very good offensively in the first half for sure.
Así es, va a tener que ser, como dice Darrell, va a tener que ser algo para trabajar del equipo sudafricano, que tenía jugadoras, quería avanzar, pero de forma individual. Cuando la jugadora buscaba una compañera, no tiene tantas opciones de pase como lo hemos visto con el equipo español, que lo demuestra el resultado, un 4-0, y con goles que se realizaron en equipo, porque cuando teníamos jugadora española avanzando, había una segunda, una tercera, una cuarta lista para recibir un pase e ingresar. Así que vamos a ver qué plantea Sudáfrica para esta segunda parte, pero sin dudas van a tener que mejorar ese juego en equipo, y España está haciendo un gran partido. Realmente han tenido un excelente partido durante la mañana, porque hoy se enfrentaron frente a Colombia, se fueron a tiempo suplementario con el cansancio que eso significa, y ahora están haciendo un excelente partido frente a Sudáfrica.
And Spain having a very tough match earlier today, losing in overtime. That put them in this 5-8 game, unfortunately. And I know I watched that match, and they were playing with absolute heart. They deserved to win that match. I'm sure they definitely felt that one. It was hard for them.
Una derrota dura para el equipo español, pero que inmediatamente hace que se tengan que recuperar, porque el torneo, la Copa del Mundo sigue, y hoy pueden ir a pelear un quinto puesto, ir a jugar por un quinto y sexto puesto en lo que es la Copa del Mundo. Así que España quiere esta revancha y quiere seguir escalando en este ranking de la Copa del Mundo porque se lo merece.
And one of my favorite things when I come to World Championships is I love the support from all the Spanish-speaking countries. Argentina, Colombia, Spain, they all support each other so well, and they're true competitors when they get in the pool and play against each other. It's so great to see, and we're glad to have them here for sure at the championship. So 30 seconds left. Getting ready to go into the second half now.
30 segundos, así es. Y quería contarte un poco cómo han sido los resultados de Sudáfrica. Sí, porque ahora se está enfrentando con España, pero Sudáfrica viene de perder 7-1 con Francia en ese partido, y ganó Argentina, le ganó a Argentina 1-0 en el partido anterior, pero viene de una derrota Sudáfrica frente a Francia en un 7-1, y ahora tiene la oportunidad frente a España.
So some great games between all these teams here. To me, the women's division, the elite division, is the most exciting here at the championships. I might be a little bit biased, but I think it is. And I think they should have the final match on the screens at the end of the tournament. But we'll see how that goes. All right, here we go again. Spain and South Africa fighting it out at center court here as the puck came over to the short wall. South Africa trying to get a change of pace happening here, and there's a fault early on the clock. Oh, and it's going to be a 2-minute penalty to South Africa. And that's going to hurt early in this second half. Spain going to get a 6-on-5 advantage. And that is not what South Africa needed at this early stage. Kendra Langston going out for South Africa, number 7. So Spain now, great advantage here. We'll see if they can use that and put another goal in with the 6-on-5. But there is an obstruction call against them. And so South Africa will take the advantage puck. They'll wear down a little bit of time off that penalty, which is good.
Y ventaja que tiene que aprovechar España porque hay una jugadora sudafricana en el banquillo por el próximo minuto y 25 segundos. España juega con 6. Y Sudáfrica tiene que retener el tejo, cuidar ese tejo porque España está con una más.
Oh, and a great steal by South Africa as they tried to punch through there. Here they go. They have a little bit of support, and it's a 6-on-5 still for Spain. But South Africa, though, pushing Spain right back there as things got a little scary for Spain at that moment. And they scrum along the short wall here. Spain now getting control again as they cut across the court to the far side and stretch out South Africa. Now creating a little bit of room and a big flick through. And South Africa recovers. And at least, if anything, they've wasted a good minute off that penalty. 30 seconds left in the penalty to Kendra. 6-on-5 still. Here comes Spain on a charge now. South Africa having to be careful, but they're looks to be getting tired on the backfield here the longer they go on. South Africa nicely, though, clearing it to the corner. They're going to be patient now, try and waste the clock a little bit here. And a smart play by the South African defense as they know their players can be back in the water. Right about now, we should see her dropping in just on the center of the screen here as you'll see her come flying in here. There she is as she immediately drops right to the backside towards the goal to help out. And South Africa will be happy to have her back as they are able to prevent Spain from getting another goal during that 6-on-5. And here comes Spain again with another push towards the goal. Here they come. There's the big flick, and it's into the tin with a really nice flick as they pick the puck up off South Africa just after they got their player back in the water there. And another goal for Spain to go up.
Lo pudimos ver y era Clara Martínez, su primer gol, la número 9. Lo vimos en primer plano. ¿Qué gol marcó España? Esa jugadora que llegó y tiró al arco segura y convierte para España el gol número 5 frente a Sudáfrica. 5-0 para el equipo español que está comenzando a disfrutar este encuentro.
El Capitan leading by example and putting it in. Very nice job by the captain, Clara Martina.
Son las hermanas Martínez, Clara Martínez y Elena Martínez. They are sisters.
Oh, yes, that's right. The sisters, 6 and 9 on the team. That's correct. I forgot about the two of them. All right, here we go here. Again, Spain pushing hard, getting back down into South Africa territory. South Africa having a really hard time getting a good drive on Spain. Spain, though, playing absolutely fantastic here. They have the offense, they have the defense, they continue the drive. Look at this again, numbers on the bottom for Spain. They look for support coming in from the back. South Africa somehow comes up with that and defends that. There may be a call on that. There is. It's obstruction against Spain. And she reached over and held her up a little bit with the arm.
Respira Sudáfrica porque España volvió a acercarse al arco bastante cómodo, el equipo avanzando, buscando a su compañera, girando, haciendo pases para que entre la mejor jugadora, la más cómoda para hacer el siguiente gol, pero hubo falta y es ventaja para el equipo sudafricano.
And so we can see once again that the South Africans are going to take their time out right now. And just giving them a little bit of a break. Again, thank you to everybody tuning in on the live feed today and those in the chat channel. We see your comments coming in from both countries. With a shout out to everybody here, to the players. So thanks very much everyone to your support.
Ahí está Clara Cantos Delgado, dice muy bien, let's go ladies, great defense, siguiendo minuto a minuto esta Copa del Mundo y es ventaja para Sudáfrica. Continúa este juego, la segunda mitad con un 5-0 arriba de España.
All right, so South Africa taking their time out. Now they get a nice little drive here coming up the middle of the pool. Spain having to retreat, and a call on the play. It's going to be a stick infringement, unfortunately, against South Africa. And so they will backtrack once more as Spain gets the advantage puck. 9 minutes, 15 seconds or so left in the match. A big flick, an initial knockdown by South Africa, but picked up again by Spain. And they get low to the bottom and start the drive again. Here they come. Right down towards the corner. Spain trying to pop it in. South Africa defending. They have another defender down on the goal trying to hold it out.
Falta.
And a fault on the play. And so an advantage puck as we go back underwater here. Let's see what South Africa does here. They're trying to make the flick to the outside wall, but Spain again intercepts. Oh, and they get challenged right up the middle. She tried to make the pass across to her teammate. She couldn't get it, and Spain putting another one in on the goal.
Nuevo gol para España y festejan, se abrazan, las chicas salen del agua y se abrazan porque es el gol número 6 de Mercedes Antón, el segundo en este encuentro para España, que rompe, tejo compartido, pero luego España avanza de una manera que barre a todas las jugadoras y llegan muy cómodas al arco sudafricano. En esta oportunidad llegó Mercedes Antón para marcar el gol número 6 frente a Sudáfrica. Las chicas con este resultado estarán jugando mañana por el 5º puesto y el 6º en la jornada del día de mañana.
Oh, that looked like it may have been a dangerous shot. We'll wait and see here. At least the player had to pull her head out of the way just as that shot came through. The ref may not have seen that either. And the ref appears to believe that was a clear shot, so they let it play on. And Spain again down in numbers, with South Africa trying to make a late push here in the second half as they get it down the wall. Now they're getting some support.
Cuida el tejo España y hay falta.
And a fault against Spain. So South Africa with the advantage puck.
6 minutos 40 segundos de esta segunda parte. El seleccionado español lleva un 6-0 con el marcador a favor y tiene ventaja ahora Sudáfrica.
Oh, and a nice swing. A little deflection there off the stick. South Africa is staying down now. Now here's the challenge. 2 of them down, looking for some help as they curl around. There's a nice little drop pass. There's a flick through as they try to charge. Spain clears it to the corner. South Africa now trying to be patient as they cycle the numbers in. Now we're getting the bodies on the bottom. It's starting to make a bit of a difference here as they start the drive. Spain intercepting. Oh, a nice deflection. Oh, and a pick again. But Spain holds that out to the wall.
Es la número 3, Loreto Lorenzo, que cuida el tejo.
South Africa gaining some confidence now on the wall. They make the slide out. They're going to try and open the play up. Spain intercepts. Oh, and a great interception.
Es la número 13, Mercedes Antón, que recuperó ese tejo y sigue España.
South Africa now trying to get things moving here. 5.5 minutes left to play.
Clara Martínez conecta con Mercedes Antón. Quiere ir por el centro, España.
And another drive by Spain. South Africa chips that away from them just briefly. Both teams trading possession here along the short wall, and then starts a scrum across. And a foul against Spain. 5 minutes left to play in the second half. Spain leading 6-0 currently.
Así es, 6-0. Y vemos todo un equipo que avanza en conjunto para romper la defensa de Sudáfrica. Hay tiempo que piden
And a timeout taken by Spain as
por España. Así es.
looks like South Africa was starting to get a little momentum there, so we'll see if they can continue that drive now that they're starting to feel a little bit more confidence. Might be a little bit late in the game to come back from this deficit, but they're going to try and put their best foot forward here, see if they can't at least get one in here shortly and take it from there.
Y no pudimos ver un cambio de juego, como hablábamos con Darrell en el primer tiempo. No pudimos ver un cambio de juego de Sudáfrica donde las jugadoras falta que se junten, faltan que busquen ese pase, esa compañera, que sean más debajo del agua, que es un poco lo que le ha dado toda esta ventaja al equipo español, que ha sabido jugar con todas las jugadoras abajo con opciones de pase para ingresar al arco sudafricano.
And Spain, wanting to avenge the loss that they took earlier today, has had a commanding presence on the bottom and been in total control of this match thus far. A perfect defense, 6-0 for Spain, 4.5 minutes left to play. And they start the drive out of their zone again. Here comes Spain. South Africa, nice little back pick though, and they come back. Now they've got some numbers on the bottom. Spain tries to clear it out to the far corner. South Africa chasing them down, and a fault on the play against Spain for obstruction. And it looked like they're warning number 9, the captain herself.
Obstrucción que pone a España a defender este próximo tejo.
And here comes the big flick in, trying to sweep it underneath. It's close. They can't quite get it through. Spain down in numbers as they push out. South Africa desperately trying here. And Spain manages to come up with the puck and drive it out to the center court short wall. South Africa, all they can do is give chase and try and pick up the possession again here. What a great defensive play by Spain once again.
Una vez más, qué defensa España, cómo sacó ese tejo con ventaja. El equipo sudafricano se recuperó y se quiere ir hacia el arco sudafricano. Avanza España, avanzan las jugadoras españolas en este partido que va en un 6-0.
And that was a big break down the pool there as South Africa was going for a substitution. They opened up that whole side, and Spain able to drive right down into the defensive corner now of South Africa. They're trying to work it back out in front of their sub bench. They're battling hard on the wall. Here comes South Africa with a breakout now, number 13, as she loses the puck briefly. And they start to move down the wall again.
Está Elena Martínez cuidando ese tejo. Dice no, pero acá no pasa. Está todo España queriendo recuperar y abrir el juego nuevamente.
Nice job by both teams now as they battle back and forth. Both teams giving up possession. Spain now being forced to go to the far side wall. They try to open up the play again and come right up the middle of the pool. South Africa intercepts and a fault on the play against Spain for obstruction again. And we're down to the last 2 minutes, Carolina, with the faults now. We'll stop the clock as we've seen here on any fault.
Y con este resultado quedan muy poquito para que España se gane el pase mañana para jugar por el quinto y sexto puesto.
What a really nice interception there and a big pop by the Spanish defense. South Africa trying to get it going, but every time they get down into Spain's end, somehow they seem to come up with this and have an immediate breakout. South Africa desperately trying here. Here comes the push by them, but Spain not giving up whatsoever, and they again take it out to the far side wall. Holding tight there. South Africa still trying to challenge late in this match with a minute left and a fault on the play against Spain once again.
Cambia el aire España, entra nueva jugadora para que esta defensa frente a Sudáfrica en el minuto que queda de este encuentro elite femenino en la Copa del Mundo.
And that looked like it may have been a dangerous shot by the South African. If it was, they're playing the advantage currently. As Spain maintains possession and drives down all the way again back into the South African zone. And here's a big charge and a steal by Spain. And another goal late in the match with 38 seconds left on the clock. Spain puts that one away to go up 7-0.
Cómo prendió aletas España, quedan segundos nada más y las jugadoras están como nuevas, vamos a decir, y es nuevamente el tercer gol para Mercedes Antón, la número 13, que está realmente realizando un excelente partido en este encuentro. Merecida victoria de España, que ha demostrado ser poderoso bajo el agua. Y lo vemos en el resultado, en un 7-0 frente a Sudáfrica.
And this will be the final strike. Not enough time for either team to get all the way down to put in a goal. What a fantastic match. Spain well in control throughout at both ends of the pool. South Africa, very solid defense, of course, on their side. Every time they picked it up, they were able to hold them off, but they just didn't seem to have the offense to answer back to Spain. What a great match, Carolina.
Así es, un gran partido de las españolas que cuidaron el arco, no dejaron que Sudáfrica marcara y por supuesto trabajaron en equipo para estos 7 goles. 1 para Zaida Urbano, 2 que hizo Elena Martínez, Clara Martínez que hizo 1 y 3 de Mercedes Santón. Festeja España y por supuesto mañana juega por el quinto y sexto puesto. Vamos a ver con qué rival, mientras que Sudáfrica estará jugando por el séptimo y octavo puesto.
So South Africa will now go to the 7-8 game and Spain will go to the 5-6 game. Congratulations again to both these fantastic teams, and we look forward to seeing them in their final matches as the tournament goes on. So thank you again for joining me in the booth here.
Thank
Carolina.
you, Darrell.
And
It was a pleasure.
It is always a pleasure commentating with you. And stay tuned for more live underwater hockey here coming up shortly on Court 1.
Wow. Well, it's 7-0. So it's 4 o'clock. It's 9 minutes.